Good morning. My name is Jacob O'Malley, DIT. That is actually what I am pursuing. And today I am here to talk about how to assemble and deassemble a computer or a system unit. Personally, I have a system unit. This is of Intel, which is the Pentium. So Pentium machine. This is Pentium 3. I am actually going to open this. I remove the devices, then I take them back probably, and I'm going to talk about their components and actually how they are being used or how with their uses. So the first thing I'll show you how to open this. The first thing is to just pull this up. I pull it up so that this cover opens. When it is closed, once you pull it opens, then you can put it down as well. Now inside it has a component of which I would like to talk about one by one. The first thing that I will talk about is the hard disk. Perhaps this is the hard disk. This is the motherboard. This is the cooling system that has the fan and so on. This is the power supply. So under motherboard it has various components inside. The first thing that I am going to deassemble is the hard disk. I just plug off this wire. Can plug off this wire like this. I pull it out. The second one I also pull it out. This is the wire of the SSD. And then I can remove the hard disk. So this hard disk, it is of 160 GB. Most of people always fail to check if the hard disk is of 250, 500 or 1 TB or below that. Then you can just come and see here. You can see this is a 160 GB hard disk. The second thing is the CMOS battery, which is this. This is for BIOS, and it works with you know what a BIOS means, which is the basic input output semiconductor. So this BIOS, the CMOS battery keeps power bit. It helps in poster. Yes, this is the BIOS. So this battery, I have removed it. Then I put it down. The second thing, which is the chip. This is the chipset. This black thing you see, this is of Intel. It is written Intel, which is the chipset, and simply the use of that, it is to control data flow between CPU, you see that, and the storage. So the CPU is simply the brain of a computer. It controls data flow from the CPU. It controls it between the CPU and the storage. Then the CPU, simply it is here. This is the CPU, as you can see. Are you seeing that? This one here, this small thing I am touching, it is here. This is the CPU, which is the brain of the computer. Are you seeing it? Because I am showing it clearly from the motherboard. That is the CPU. The CPU is the brain of the computer. So CPU, it has different cores. It is of 8 core or 16 threads. Yes. And then the third one I would go to the M2 slot, which is of the SDD. This is the M2 slot. You can see this inside. And remove the first one. These are M2 slot. This is the first one, and then the second one of SSD. So this takes power to the actually the what? The hard disk. It's the one that transfers signal to the hard disk. So the fourth one, in fact, it is this. As you can see, this is the GPU. These are the slots. This is slot. This one. Let me plug it off. The slots. It has 16 slots. Can remove this. Just remove it like this. I press here. You know, it's a bit hard. This. I see. These are slots. This is a slot. And then, as I move on to the next, these are also slots of buses. This one is here. But this one has 8 pins of EPS. This one here. So it connects, this one it gives in actually power. It connects that pin. It connects the pin. So as I move on to the another one, this is the power supply unit. This one here. This is the power supply unit, and it gives DC output. It has a different voltage, 12 volts, 5 volts, and then 3.3 volts. So, and it has different wires that gives different volts. These are wires connected to the power supply. This is the power supply, as you can see. Okay, and then as I can proceed to the next, which is the cooling system. This is the cooling system. This one here. Let me deassemble it. I have my screws here. Another one is here. Check. Let me check. These are my screws for opening this. First open it. Let me first plug off this. I remove it so that it gives me space of opening. As bolts here. And that I also have a tester. I just remove it. This one, this is also, it filters the dust that enters this. Okay, filters the dust that can enter that sheet. Then this is the fan. Perhaps this is the fan runs, which is the cooling system. As you can see how it looks. So the fan, once the machine is running, that's to move in that way. See the fan, and then as you move here, this is the RAM chip. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you see, as you're removing this RAM here, you must be very, very careful. Just press this. You press this, then you remove it, and make sure you handle it well. Don't just hold it anywhere, but you must handle it well with a clean hand. See, this is the RAM, and then we can check it is a storage. The storage, we can check the RAM storage. This is 512 MBs. This is of 512 MBs. No, the image is not very clear. Let me put it here. You see, 512 MBs, and this is of DDR1. So my RAM is of DDR1. So these are the RAM slots, as you can see. Then this is the power supply. I can also remove it, you see. I remove the bolts, untie them. Simply, this is the power supply. This is the power supply. It also has a fan inside that cools. See, this is the fan inside, and this hole, this one is for the power. In fact, for the power cable. This is the power cable. This is the power cable where you have to fix it. Yeah. So this is the whole motherboard, and if you want it, you can also remove it. Maybe let me remove it. Open it. It also has a bolt. So simply, I have removed the motherboard. This is the motherboard. This is the motherboard. It does very many things. These are capacitors. This one here, this is a capacitor. For the technicians, they know it better. This is the capacitor, capacitor. Then it has transistors. These are transistors here. These ones are transistors. These are capacitors. Then these ones are transistors. Okay. Transistors. Now under this, there are pins here. Let me show you clearly.